Cleaning and maintenance, first thing you're going to want to do is take your hose off that pumps in all the, well actually first thing you want to do is run a bucket of water through, clean everything out, flush all the product out. Once you do that, take off your hose and all your top parts, make sure everything's clean inside. Then you're going to want to take your product cylinder off. So the first thing you're going to want to do, release your air, and this will take the pressure off your air cylinder down there, and you can adjust this bronze bushing will come all the way back until it stops. And once it stops, you hook your air back up, and then that makes the air cylinder come back up, and you're going to get water coming out because it's not going to pump everything through. Once you do that, you'll be able to turn this. There's two milled out slots. And you twist this and line it up right. It'll pull right out, just like that. And then you have your air cylinder out, and then as you can see, there's some stuff in there. You can clean that out. Also, you want to clean your piston. Take that off, and probably you want to re-grease it once you start running again, so it's not sticky. The nozzle up here, make sure your air's off before you take anything apart. But for adjusting this up and down, we found it's easier because of such weight with the nozzle and the hose. On the other side, it's tough to run up, but it's not too bad as long as you support yourself here, or you can support yourself here. Take the weight off the top maybe, or the easiest way is if you have two people. There's a little tab here that holds this nozzle in place. If you untighten that and actually just pull the nozzle out, hang on to it here, this thing runs up and down as fast as you want. So I guess whatever way finds easier for you. But as you're cleaning the nozzle, you want to again take your air out. And usually it's easiest just to take these out. All it is clamped together by these. And this guy will pull right off. And that has everything in there. Your piston, everything that's going to push it out. The rest inside of here is all your cylinder. And that's self-explanatory. You unclamp all these and you wash it out. As for pulling off this, there's one QR pin in here. You pull that out, and that releases right there. Then you're able to clean all the inside of here. And with all these seals inside of here, if you clean this out for some reason, you're going to want to grease these again, just because otherwise they'll run pretty thick. So that should be everything on cleaning. Alright, the last thing you want to do is take the rotary valve out, clean it out. All it is a little tab here, holds it in place. Pull that out. This. Pull right out. Same thing, clean it off. You're going to want to re-grease your seals before you put it back in. This is a Lovejoy spider. Goes in any which way, doesn't matter, you'll notice it. The only thing that's important when putting this back together is this little milled slot on the top here. This, this needs to line up with the other milled slot. If you get it backwards, it won't pump out right. So that's the only thing to make sure when you put this back in. But otherwise, when you put it back in, it's the same thing. Line it up. Alright, lastly, take it back to the nozzle for bottom half, unclamp, it'll all come off. And for the hose, same thing. It's got these clamps, unclamp them, and the hose is going to come right out. We're going to go quick over assembling all parts. All parts have been greased. We'll go over showing you how to do that in a second. Take your nozzle body, throw that together. So here's your top part. Now I'll go on top of that. Well, first, there's screw up. First you want this on the top. That slides on there. 4 screws on the top. Those get bolted in. Piston shaft runs in there. And then your QR pin will run through there. And then you take your nozzle body, connect that up to there. There's your nozzle. Once you're done with that, throw your 1.5-inch clamps on each one. Self-explanatory. Over here, rotary valve. Once you've gotten this taken cleaned out, we showed how to take this out a second ago. Take your quad rings out, move it up, and again, line your line to your other mill line. Place that right there with your spider. Flip it in. Alright, to go over the heat sealer quick, for the pressure gauge, you're going to need 60 to 100 psi. For the cool time, it's going to be 1 to 3 times as much as the heat control. And this here is your heat control, this is your cooling time. Each one has a knob on it, all you have to do is turn it. It's labeled. So for the cool time, just make sure that this is 1 to 3 times more than your heat